Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Janika, or 31BeautyMarx, and today I'll be showing you guys my simple everyday beat. Also, if you haven't watched it already, down below will be a link to my boyfriend does my makeup video. Very entertaining, to say the least. Now if you want to see me do my face, keep on watching. Okay guys, starting with primer, I'll be using Fenty Beauty's Pro Filter Primer just to make sure our makeup lasts all day without fading. Just blending that out with my hands. Next up, I'll be using Milani's Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer in the color 09 Tan. I'm just applying that all over my face. And then I'm just going to use my 103 Define Buffer Brush by Zoeva. I'm using tapping, stippling motions just to make sure that I get the most coverage that way instead of smearing. And then this way you don't get those streaks either. Just blending that all out. Make sure to get all around my hairline and underneath my jaw just to make sure everything is seamless. Next up, I'm using my Matte Perfection by Rimmel London in the color 430 Medium. I'm using that just to highlight under my eyes so we do not have that tired look. I put a little bit on my forehead just to highlight that a bit more. Next up is brows. I'll be using the L'Oreal Infallible Lacquer Liner in the color Espresso. And I'm building my brow with the 317 Wing Liner Brush by Zoeva. So when building my brows, my technique is pretty simple. I like to draw the line of the desired shape that I want at the bottom and at the top of my brow, and then fill in the negative space. After I do that, that's when I conceal and kind of perfect the brow a bit more. I just go back and forth just to make sure that both eyebrows are pretty even. I don't aim for the perfect shape with each one because I know that with brows, they're more like sisters instead of twins. Now I'm just going to conceal them with the same concealer from Rimmel London. And I only do the bottoms just because I feel like it looks most natural. Next, I just take a fluffy brush and I just blend the bottoms of that concealer out just to make sure everything is pretty seamless and flawless. I also double up that concealer as primer for my eyes too. So after blending all that out and everything's okay, I take my MAC 159 brush and I blend out the concealer after it's been sitting for a while. I do that just so that the concealer has a chance to set and dry just a little bit because I feel like it lasts a lot longer that way. So I'm just blending that concealer into the foundation. Again, making sure everything is pretty blended and flawless. Now I'm taking my Beauty Bakery powder in the color yellow. I like to use this powder to set everywhere that I put concealer. You're going to see that I put a whole lot of powder. But that's okay, because it will get blended away after we're done with our eyes. Setting powder also helps to catch any potential fallout. So going into the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, I like to use this palette a lot because it has almost every color that you need for a daily, everyday look. That first color that you see that I'm using is called Peanut Butter. I have it all in my crease just to warm things up a bit. and just to start the eye look as a transition color. I'm using my Sedona Lace EB13 brush to blend that all out. It's a big fluffy brush. Next, I'm taking two highlighting colors in Coconut Cream and Butter Pecan to highlight underneath my brow. The brush I'm using there is my Sigma large shader brush in E60. I also pop some in my inner corner just to make sure that's highlighted as well, because it kind of opens up the eyes, I feel. Going back with the Sedona Lace blending brush, I like to just buff everything out. You'll see me going back and forth with this brush with no more additional product, just to make sure everything's blended. Next up, I'm taking Bonbon and Caramel mixed together and just popping that on my lid. And that's the same Sigma large shader brush. To deepen up the look a bit more, I'm taking the color Truffled. It's a really dark brown. Not to make it smoky or anything, but just to deepen up the look just a tad bit. And that brush that I'm using is a Luxie small tapered blending brush. That color Truffled helped define the crease a bit more. And going back again with that Sedona Lace just to blend everything out. I'm lining my eyes with the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I like this liner, it's super dark, and the tip of this applicator is very sharp and precise too. I'm not going for a wing, only because I haven't been into wings these days. I'm just lining my eyes from the inner corner to the outer. Now I'm just blending away that powder, and I'm also adding my face powder from MAC in the color Dark Tan. It's a mineralized skin finish. Now going in just to brighten up the face, I'm using MAC's Global Glow on the tops of my cheeks, around my hairline. I think I put it down the bridge of my nose as well. This is I like to call it a base 4 highlighter. It just makes the face look like it's glowing from within. Next up, I'm using an actual highlighter from Ofra in the color Everglow. I'm using the two darker gold shades with my Tarte highlighter brush. And pretty much in the same places that I added the MAC Global Glow. Now I'm going in with lashes. I kind of did them off camera just to save time, but they're in the style Diva from LA Colors. And I'm just blending the false lashes with my real ones with my Butter London Double Decker Lashes Mascara. I put some on the top and bottom lashes. Highlighting the top of my lips just to make my lipstick pop a bit more. I'm going to be using a mix of MAC's Lady Be Good matte liquid lipstick And then I'll top that off with my NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. 9 times out of 10, if anybody knows me or sees me around, it's always with a nude or pinky nude lip. Going in with blush, I'm using the Pretty Vulgar blush in Make Them Blush. So that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this soft beat. And please leave a comment down below and let us know who did a better job at applying makeup, me or babe. Please let us know. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.